My name's Erin McGowan. I am a 911 telecommunicator. I'm headquartered at Princeton Police Department. I've been with IXP now a year and 3 months.
Can you tell us a little about your career or personal background?
I'll start with when I was a kid, everybody else wanted to be a ballerina. I wanted to be a firefighter. Life didn't go that way. I had other paths. I became a mom, raised 4 children. I now have 10 grandchildren. And my husband and I started a business. And my husband passed away very young and very unexpectedly. I knew then I had to step up. So I reached back into my past and said, okay, this may be the way to go. And I decided to get certified as a 911 dispatcher. During that course, I met a manager who said, you're doing great with this course. Maybe you should give us a shot. And the rest is history.
So how did you learn about IXP? What made you apply for a job here?
In my class for certification, the manager of the Lawrence site was also taking his refresher class and reached out to me. And when I saw everything that was offered and what was the company methods and mottos, and I liked what I saw.
Can you explain your role and what you do on a day-to-day basis?
Everything. As a 911 dispatcher, you answer calls from the sublime to the ridiculous, to the amazing, life-saving, to the heartbreaking. It can be the happiest, saddest, most fulfilling day, or it can be a very quiet day. Oops, said the Q word. We never use the Q word. I take all calls. I then dispatch the needed emergency services. If I have to provide medical over the phone, we do that as well. We then, it's such a big scope. It's a huge scope, but it's an amazing scope. It entails so much, but it's fascinating. From the moment that phone rings, we pick it up, and we have no idea what's going to be going on the other side. It could be someone is hurt. It could be someone just has a question about the township. And we have to immediately work with our partner and just get on top of whatever it's going to be.
What have you learned from being in your position? Has there been anything surprising or any favorite parts?
Yeah. The surprise mostly came from how much people appreciated us. From the really amazing emotional situations. I had a family that was trapped in a car that was flooding, and I talked to the little boy. It was rough, and we got him out, and it was a great happy ending, and he appreciated it. He wanted to give me a dinosaur toy. And then we have those little moments, like a homeless man who comes into Princeton, and he's cold, and I make him a cup of coffee and read his poetry that he wrote, and he just appreciates it from the heart. And that's what really amazed me and surprised me, how even the little gestures, not just the grandiose, I rescued you, I saved you, not just those, but those tiny little things can make such a difference.
So what has kept you working here at IXP?
There is the obvious. The pay scale is amazing. The corporation is wonderful. Everything that I've encountered so far, aside from the obvious that I enjoy being a 911 dispatcher, everything with the company has just been on point, and I see no negatives. There's been no reason to go.
What are your future professional goals? Have they changed since being here at IXP? Do you feel like you'll have opportunities to attain them here?
Yes, absolutely. That speaks to the prior question. I feel like the sky could be the limit here. My immediate short-term goal is to become a certified training officer. And once I do that, who knows? Site manager, corporate, there's just so many options, and there's just so many places to take those options. I think there's room for a lot of growth, and I'm looking forward to growing with the company.
Do you have any advice for someone looking to work at IXP?
Do it. Absolutely do it. Take the courses, learn, listen, take it all in. Listen to your CTOs. It seems overwhelming, it seems a lot, but just go with the process. The outcome will be worth it. And I would recommend anyone Rather than going with the township type of scenario for a dispatcher, working with a company like IXP would be absolutely optimal.